Okay. How did you react when you got into Holostars? I wish I could have reacted the way Vesper did. That's the first thing I think of. I wish I could have reacted like to his amusement and excitement. I guess it's because, for me, I'm still learning how to emote normally again. So, it's like, how do you say? I'm not happy when I want to be happy. And not happy in a way where I'm sad. It's where like, I just feel like this weird, strange sense of calm where my brain is like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're not in the correct position to feel happy yet. You should wait a bit until you can fully like express yourself. And I guess I get that because it's like, sometimes you'll get too excited and then like reality will like go into your face. And you go, oof, I should have not got happy. So my brain has like a weird thing like that where it's like, calm, nervous, not really. But it's like that thing. So I wish I could express it more normally. But I guess to solve the main question, how did you act when you got into Holostars? I wasn't too surprised. I know my worth. But I think the only thing, what was it? It was sort of tying back into what I just said. I was just like, oh, but I know I'm worth it, but like, HQ already had their own fan base, right? So I'm like, I don't know how I'll fit there. Because I'm different. Because they're all like your average guy, but I've always been very, like, I'm a male, but I don't act like it. Even, I guess it's like, maybe that's why with my legs, people are like, huh, you stand differently. Like, some people say, I talk like a girl, or I stand like a girl, but then I'm like, no, but I'm still a guy, and then other people get the wrong idea. Like, oh, you like this, you like that? So that type of thing. So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get accepted, because when I was in school, I did not get accepted. So I was like, I'm not sure about that. But I think that was the only thing concerning for me. Because just as a fan base, and I'm something new to it. Will I fit in it? Will I fit in anywhere? And if I do, am I okay with that? If I don't fit in anywhere, will I be alright? I think I'm more of the type where if I don't fit in anywhere, so not everyone like in the tempura is like, oh, I vibe with Flayon. I'm like, okay. My thing now is, as I've told you probably, all I care about really are the MACHI runes. And that's it. That's what I shall focus on. I guess that's why I don't really like have numbers up whenever I'm streaming. Because not only is it distracting, but then if I'm always looking at that, I'm going to be focusing on the amount of people not there instead of the actual people watching, which are all real people. So I'm like, why not just focus on who's actually watching? It's better for my mental state that way. If I want to get more growth, I can do different things. But until then, I'm going to just appreciate what I have here, because that's what works for me. So I guess, yeah, to sum it up, TLDR, not too surprised, because I was like, no, I know my worth. I think you'd have to be crazy. Maybe there's some aspects of me that aren't perfect, but like I can be like made into something really awesome if you have the patience. And a lot of people are like that, but I was like, especially for me, I'm like, nah, I got skill. I'm very confident in my skill. I'm confident in my emotional awareness. I'm confident in my self-awareness. I'm confident in my acting, confident in a bit of my singing even. I'm confident in my voice acting, confident in my voiceovers. Because that is all stuff that I sucked at and that I made good. It wasn't just a talent at all. I sucked at it. People told me not to do any of that. Piloting even too, I remember people said, don't do it. I sucked at it. I wasn't born with any talent except for like physical stuff, I think. So maybe sports, that's the only thing I got. Other talents like creatively, drawing, singing, acting, I have to grow that on my own. So I think with that, because I'm really confident about that, that's where I'm like, no, not too surprised. I know my worth. I'm like, you have to be crazy to pass up on me. That type of thing. But not in an ego way. It's more like, nah, pretty good. And then if I don't pass, right, I'm just like, oh, I guess I'm not what you're looking for. That's okay. And that's pretty much it. Sort of like joking with your friend. You're just like, nah, it'd be crazy to dump you or something like that, right? But that was pretty much it, I think. So I think it's just scary about fitting in a new environment that you aren't used to. So it's like the same as moving from one school to another school. I think that was the only thing I was worried about. And some stuff I would say I was rightly worried. Other stuff I was like, no, I didn't need to be that worried. Some stuff definitely. But all I can really go is, well, the MACHI runes are here, and if you guys are really mean to me, then I probably wouldn't enjoy it. And if I didn't enjoy it, then I'd have no motivation. So thank you. And I think, for me, just with that thing I said earlier with like my emotions, I never feel it when I want. I think it's how Altair said it on the To The Moon stream. Those things or big events never sit in with me until I actually like meet people or do big events, or like when I met Miyabi senpai, like in a call with Arudan senpai. Because I usually don't freeze up, but when I first met him, now I do it every time. But when I first got in a call with them, And Aridan Senpai was there, I couldn't really say anything. And that was a first for me. Because usually I can meet people and I'm just like, yeah, what's up? Even if you're like super famous. Like, if you're the president of some nation, I can probably talk with VNs about you and be just fine. You're not gonna get me going, You get my respect, but you're not gonna go, oh my god! But see, with Miyabi Senpai, he's kind of built different, so anyone would do that. Anyone would go, ... and go, So I guess like Altair said, some things don't hit you till later. So if it's like a passing of something, or you think that something bad happens, and in the moment you're too busy calm and focused, but then 5 days later it really hits you, like what you're missing, then I'm like, that's when I get hit the most. The Makurians cherish you more than you'd know. You deserve where you're at and you belong here. I'm glad I began watching you. Thank you, Mars. Thank you. I remember in the beginning I was like, do I? Even from the rest of Tempest, I'm pretty different. So I'm like, do I? I don't know. So thank you. It's really sweet people say that to me. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's stuff like that that changes my mindset. Instead of just like, no, you're crazy. You're crazy. More like, no, I appreciate you. Instead of, you're crazy that you don't see it. No, we appreciate you. So thank you. I hope people can see that to you too. Sorry, that's a lame answer. I wish I could do that. I was so excited. I was, but I didn't express it in the way that I wanted to. I wanted to be like screaming and go, yes. Let me think.
好きなもので満たしたいだけ世界と暮らして世界と伝えろ役に立たない牙と爪